हरिदास ठाकुर का महिमा हम लोग कीर्तन कर रहे हैं यहाँ वृंदावन कृष्णदास कविराज जी चैतन्य चैतामृत। यहाँ कह रहा महाप्रभु उनका भक्तों के पास जाकर हरिदास ठाकुर का गुण उनका महिमा कीर्तन करते थे। महाप्रभु इस काम में बहुत ही भावुक हो गए एंड एक्सटैसी उल्लास से वर्णना करते थे दूसरा भक्तों के पास हरिदास ठाकुर कितना महान बड़ो भक्त है। हरिदासेर गुणगान असंख्य अपार, इज गॉट अनलिमिटेड गुड क्वालिटीज। महाप्रभु कह रहा कोनो कोनो अंश बोले नहीं पाए पार, यू कैनॉट डिस्क्राइब ऑल, सब बोलने नहीं सकता। चैतन्य मंगले वृंदावन दास हरिदासेर गुण किछु करियाছেন प्रकाश। वृंदावन दास ठाकुर उनका जो किताब लिखा था चैतन्य मंगल, उसमें हरिदास का गुण कुछ महिमा लिखा। हरिदास जी का कैरेक्टर सब कथा ना जाए हरिदासेर चरित्र, केउ किछु कहे करिते अपना पवित्र। आपने का शुद्धिकरण के लिए कोई महाप्रभु का हरिदास ठाकुर का गुणगान, उनका कैरेक्टर चरित्र वर्णना किया। वृंदावन दास जहा ना कोइल वर्णन, हरिदासेर गुण किछु सुनो भक्तगण। वृंदावन दास जो कुछ नहीं डिस्क्राइब किया, वर्णन किया, तो वैसा चीज कुछ हम इधर वर्णन करेगा। कह रहा कृष्णदास जी। अच्छा,
comfortable in English, you speak.
After leaving his home, Haridas Thakur stayed for some time in the forest of Benapur, बांग्लादेश और इंडिया का बॉर्डर है, वेस्ट बंगाल। वहाँ बेनापोल एक जगह है, अभी तक ISKCON का एक सेंटर है, और दूसरा पर में और एक सेंटर है, दो जगह ही कुछ लीला हुआ था। कहता हरिदास ठाकुर कंस्ट्रक्टेड ए कॉटेज इन ए सॉलिटरी फॉरेस्ट। एक जंगल का वहाँ पे थोड़ा वहाँ हरिदास ठाकुर एक कुटिया बनाया था। देयर ही प्लांट द तुलसी प्लांट एंड इन फ्रंट ऑफ द तुलसी ही वुड चैंट द होली नेम ऑफ द लॉर्ड 3 lakhs times daily. He chanted throughout the entire day and night. कुछ पारपुट लिखा। The village of Benapol is situated in the district of Jashore, which is now in Bangladesh. Benapol is near the Bongaon station, which is at the border of Bangladesh, and many may be reached by the Eastern Railway from Srila station in Calcutta. Haridas Thakur, being the Acharya of chanting, महाप्रभु नाम दिया हरिदास ठाकुर को नामाचार्य, इसलिए कहा आचार्य महामंत्र। Chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is called Namacharya Haridas Thakur. From his personal example, we can understand that chanting the Hare Krishna mantra and becoming highly elevated in Krishna consciousness is very simple. Without difficulty, one can sit down anywhere, especially on the bank of the Ganges, Jamuna, or any other sacred river. Devise a sitting place or cottage, planted tulsi tree, and before the Tulsi, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, undisturbed. Is this connection in this? You can remember that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was traveling, always there is some of his companions who will be carrying Tulsi leaf in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so that he can always remember Krishna. Remember chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. It's a prayer that Kali Santana Upanishad in Kali Yuga is full of all ocean of sea, ocean of faults. But there is one thing very good, that simply chanting Hare Krishna, purely one can easily become free from the contamination of material existence and liberated. Then one can serve Krishna. Haridas Thakur used to chant the only name on his beat 3 lakhs times daily, throughout the entire day and night, and he would chant the 16 names of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. One should not, however, imitate Haridas Thakur. He is Siddha. We are not Siddha, we are conditioned. We are in ignorance, we are contaminated. But the material contamination, such chanting is for Mukta Purush, liberated soul. We should copy. Or liberated soul. We can follow his example. However, by chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra on beats every day and offering, this is the minimum purpose. First, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was invited by the devotees. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, one who is Lakpati, grossly it means one is a millionaire. I think actually it doesn't mean like that. It means one who, he meant spiritual, one who chants 1 lakh round. I will accept prasad in his house. Not, otherwise not. In other words, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, unless you do 64 rounds or something, 1 lakh, he won't accept his service. But Prabhupada is very kind. He tested in the beginning. Amen. Can you do 1 lakh now? Make a long face. Okay, you have 32 rounds. Still face, long face. You are here all chanting ISKCON Prasanna. Prasannatma. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Not Sochati, not Sanchati. You don't hanker after, oh, he has got a nice car, Audi car, what I have got, Suzuki. Not hankering, not lamenting also, I lost so much, this I want. This is devotee. Get up early in the morning, rain 16 down, to Mangalarati, follow strictly 4 regulated principle. The others, outsiders, which are not doing, you find, don't feel full of anxiety and tension. So devotees are called living in Vaikuntha. This place is Vaikuntha, not different. This place is not different from Vrindavan. Why? 24 hours devotees are engaged in some service to Krishna for the pleasure of Krishna. So when this does, somebody does, he is not living in, he is not in Mombassa. Materially speaking, of course, and spiritually seeing it, this is Vaikuntha. Why? Because Bigata Kunta, where there is no anxiety, tension, stress. I'd like to ask here, those who join the those who are practicing this for some time, before joining, you must say, you used to have anxiety, tension? Yes? Ladies and gentlemen, hello? Yes or no? Not sure? Yes. Sure. But now after coming to Krishna consciousness, it looks bright face. Yes? Beaming. But those who are not doing may not be like that. You go outside, check. So if somebody is doing practical Krishna consciousness, I would say the symptom is there, his life become auspicious. He has got problem, but it become auspicious. Which is serving Hari, Harate iti Hari. One who takes all inauspicious things. Ask yourself, yes or no? Yes. And if I'm clash of me, become free from all miseries, bodily, mental, and others given by nature. I remember here, I sometimes tell, not Mombassa, maybe Nairobi when Prabhupada came, the people say, local Rotary Club head, or Lions Club, or both, they hear farmers committing suicide or something. Why? Well, drought. No rain for years. So here is a sadhu I heard you have come from India, Indian sadhu. His divine grace is Bhaktivan, can you do something which scientists cannot? Oh, it's all right. Arrange some pandal program. I don't know, some of you old here may know this. I read many times and tell this. Also this thing happened in India, Hyderabad. Prabhupada said, no problem, Bhagavad Gita follow. I did a pandal program in Nairobi, as far as I remember. And the sadhus with Prabhupada followers and asked the audience, please join with us. Prabhupada gave a short speech on Krishna consciousness. What is Krishna consciousness? General loving service to Krishna, how 64 items, 9 main, chanting, hearing, chanting, remembering, this, so and so. So, better, the result of it, essence we are telling, essence ultimately, glorify Krishna by chanting his name. Hridaya hoite bole, from the core of your heart, go on chanting joyfully Lord's name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Jai Sakura, all your problem will be solved simply by chanting, provided you are not committing sin and aparadha. And I usually do it. Okay, they started. Then when the chanting, dancing, they also joined. Please come with us, join. All the audience joined. Long time. Then when it's over, everybody go back to their residence and in deep sleep. And those who got up, sound happened. Heavy rain! After some years, no rain, a drop. The moment goes, this is Bhagavad Gita, written, Pajjana. If you chant Hare Krishna, there will be cloud. And there will be rain. It is not blind faith. It's scientific Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna is saying. One day you are something like that, or younger than that, now changing body. We are like this before. Now I am 85 years old. I remember we are like this. We are going to school. And this body is changing, but the person is changing. The same person. In other words, we are not this body, the spirit soul. This is ISKCON is teaching. This is Krishna taught millions of years ago. First to Sun God. And evam parampara praptam, imam rajasya vidhu. At that time, king were like Rishi, great sage, Janakaraj. They say, even Shukadev Goswami, liberated soul. His father is saying, Vasudev, go learn from Janakaraj. Go there. He is a Girastha. And Sukadeva is a liberated soul. His father is still. It's not he is woman, he is man, he is Girastha. Anybody can become a great pure Vaishnava. In a Mahajan, we have got 12, you will find majority is Girastha. Yes? Janakaraj, Boli Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Lord Shiva, Brahma, this is 5. And also others there. Manu is already 6. You are there. Rest are. So our purpose, Prabhupada said, to do ISKCON means how to make everybody pure devotee, free from enviousness. That is last. Material world means envious. One cannot see others good. He is envious. So he cannot be Vaishnava. His ISKCON, Prabhupada said, we'll all go back to the spiritual world. Prabhupada, I'd like to go with this devotee. Why? He's something special. Prabhupada said, no, all my devotees are pure. It's a matter of degree. Some contamination is there. You become free, then Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. You are Prasanna or Vishanna. You can ask yourself, yes? If you are hungry, somebody give you food, you feel pushti, nourishment, tushti, satisfaction, and kunnibritti, your appetite, hunger, become less and less. Yes? This is practical Krishna consciousness. This is also practical. One can understand whether you are progressing in Krishna consciousness or not this way. Nothing to do with external thing. I am brahmachari, I am Krishna, I am his manager, I am Jharudera. To Krishna, you will see our love for him. Somebody chanting so many rounds, but may not be with love and devotion. Do love and devotion, Krishna will talk to you. Krishna is saying, Tesham Sadhya Juktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. Not mechanically like a parrot. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. We are thinking how to finish the round quickly. No. It's so sweet that Brahma in his 4 mouth is chanting. She is not satisfied. Shivji 5 mouth chanting. And Rupa Goswami says that when I chant Hare Krishna, I feel, I wish I have got thousands, lakhs of tongue, so that a little bit I can taste how sweet Krishna name is. Krishna, so much honey there. It's transcendental. But now we don't feel. Why? We have got taste for it. Chocolate! Happy birthday to Krishna. Sorry, don't mind. Krishna, what you like, you are Indian, you know. Happy birthday to Krishna, to give laddu. Krishna said. In January, Gordhan Puja, Annakut, sweet rice. He's not saying, give me Coca-Cola, pizza, pasta. Maybe it helps. You get some lakshan. Truth must be told, what Prabhupada said. Whether some likes or does not like. What Guru said must tell, that is preaching. Not to please somebody. Why I have to please him? I have to hear, to do bhakti means please Krishna. Yes or no? क्या जी ठीक कहा? Yes? Hello? Vaishnavi? No? You have to be sure of that. Then how can you have this taste here? Here भी taste है, इसमें भी taste है. इसमें रुचि नहीं, हम दूसरा बाहर का किताब में रुचि है. सुने तो इसमें रुचि कैसे होगा? भक्ति परेशान अनुभव. भक्ति में टेस्ट होता है. हमारा कम से कम तो प्रसाद में तो टेस्ट है कि नहीं? इसलिए बाहर का खाना छोड़ दिया. बाहर खाता था दुकान में जाके, हैं अच्छा चीज, पानी पूरी, गोलगप्पा, Bhelpuri. If Krishna accepts, then it's all right. Krishna did not say, Patram Pushpam, Mashrumam. He said, यहाँ मशरूम खाता, मशरूम समझता शायद बहुत प्रोटीन है कुछ है वो बात कि I cannot give up, I have got this habit. I said, don't offer to Krishna. Krishna did not say. It's a mode of ignorance. There's no mode of ignorance खाता नहीं तो थैंक दो ठीक है तुम बैड हैबिट भी है Thanks Krishna. It's okay, but don't offer to Krishna. So, this is not at all difficult for anyone. And the process of, then Prabhupada said, at least chant 16 now. For India, it is not difficult. He told to the people come from a different culture. This is minimum, nothing. 16 now. Baki time, rest of the time, work very hard. And I hope Krishna will consider you. ऐसा बोला ये नहीं 16 करो छुट्टी हो गया बोलिए ठीक है बाकी टाइम will be engaged, work hard for Krishna, go and distribute books. But साधन नहीं करेगा, सोलना नहीं करके जा रहा, मैं माया में फंस जा नहीं सकता, है कि नहीं? Yes or no? Yes. One should be take the word of the spiritual master in toto, very seriously. भवसाक्ति का बुद्धि है कि ह कुलनंदना भगवद गीता में बताया कृष्ण विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर इसका टीका में कहाँ ऐसा take the words of spiritual master as it is coming from directly coming from Krishna through the by media of Guru. ऐसा नहीं लगा तो you have to face the music. इसलिए कोई गुरु बोला देखो हमारा कितना फॉलोअर था सब चला गया कहता दिस इज नेचर गिव अस दिस राइट स्वामी जी इज टेकिंग अवे फॉर सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन आई डोंट लाइक टू गो इन डिटेल व्हाट ही सेड जस्ट रिपीटिंग अभी देखो कोई संस्था में पहले इफ आई गो बैक नियरली 50 years 10,000 भक्त था 5,000 initiate outside leg aspire. अभी सेंसर देखो कोई हमको कहा शायद 5% स्ट्रिक्टली फॉलोइंग अगर कहाँ चलो. It is very, very difficult to give up past habits. Yes or no? There is English saying, old habit dies hard. So it comes from a culture, Vedic culture, for you it is not difficult. So don't, this is for international standard. But you can do more. You can. Don't follow others. They can do so many things. Big temple within a short time. You may not be able to do more round, do other things. What's the harm? You also become guru. Jare dako tare ko Krishna upade. This is society. To maintain it, they make some rule regulation. This is material. Spiritually, anybody, when some guru is going away, before he is leaving from this material or vision, a country stop meant him asking, after you, who will be the successor? Anybody qualified? He can become successor. He did not mention, specify. Truth is surfacing. You have to face. There is a saying in Vedana, Sattameva jayate. Water will take its own level. Dharma is called Batasena. जो धर्म है वो जो है जत्र धर्म तत्र जय, that is to follow. Therefore, we request the members of the Hare Krishna movement to follow Haridas Thakur's example rigidly. Chanting 16 rounds does not take much time, maybe 2 hours maximum in the early morning. Nor is offering respect to the Tulsi plant difficult. The process has immense spiritual potential, immense. One should not miss this opportunity. This is the quality also. One thing is very good, to chant Hare Krishna has to give up sinful activity and make progress towards back to God. ব্রাহ্মণের ঘরে করে ভিক্ষা নির্বাহন, প্রভাবে সকল লোক করে পূজন। For his bodily maintenance, dal roti ke liye, he would go to a Brahmin's house. जैसे वृंदावन में है, अब जाओ वृंदावन में घर घर में गाँव में जाकर राधे श्याम, कोई औरत बच्चा लेके आ जाए, ए बाबा ये लो some roti, some छाछ, some maybe some pickle, that's all. You take this and bake some food. This Avitar. He was spiritually so influential that all the neighboring people worshipped him. बहुत उनको नमन करता. Purport Prabhupada लिखा, in the days of Haridas Thakur, all the Brahmins worshipped Lord Narayan in the form of Shalagram Shila. Therefore, begging from a Brahmin's house meant taking Krishna Prasadam, which is transcendental, निर्गुण. सारा दुनिया भर सब गुणमय है. If we take food from the houses of others, such as karmis, we shall have to share the qualities of those from whom we take alms. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took prasadam in the houses of Vaishnava. This is the general process. The members of the Krishna consciousness movement are advised not to take food from anywhere but a Vaishnava or a Brahman's house where the deity worship is performed. Not going to restaurant. कोई देखता नहीं, ISKCON का आदमी है, भगवान देख रहा है. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said, বিষয়ের অন্ন খাইলে দুষ্ট হয় মন, দুষ্ট মনে না হয় কৃষ্ণের ভজন. If a devotee takes alms or food from the house of a karmi who is simply interested in money, he knows nothing but his mind will be unclean. उनके घर में अच्छा खाना खाता, राबड़ी, दही बड़ा. We must always remember that the devotee's life is one of Vairagya Vidya. Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga, Siddhartha, Rasa Purana. Or renunciation and knowledge. This is a symptom of bhakti. He has got knowledge. The moment one has got knowledge, I am not this body, he will have Vairagya. So you can say, I am not this body. If you really realize, you won't be attached to anything bodily comfort or sense gratification. So it's a renunciation. Therefore, all the devotees are warned not to live unnecessarily luxurious life at the cost of others. Grihasthas living within the jurisdiction of the temple must be especially careful not to imitate karmis by acquiring opulent clothing, food, and conveniences. As far as possible, this should be avoided. Raghunath Das Goswami asked, I want some personal instruction from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, if you believe me, bhalo na khaibe, bhalo na poribe. One day Prabhupada asked, in some superpower country, what is this music coming from? Where from? The Prabhupada is from a van. He is a vendor. What is selling? Ice cream. Prabhupada they are selling, they are putting music, so to attract the attention of young boys and girls. So they know this ice cream wala come. Daddy, I want my ice cream, this vanilla smell, magnolia, how many types? Maybe 25 types and different types. One tongue want to taste. Prabhupada said, great Maya, will make you forget Krishna. Sometimes somebody said, I will come in the conference provided you serve us in Bengali sweet. Misti dahi. No misti dahi? Sweet yogurt. It's almost irresistible. Sometimes chokkala. In Gujarati also there is something. What is that? Sikhondo. Very nice. And in India, in general, kulfi, ice cream of India. Our childhood, was a big Maya, very tasty. A member of the temple, whether Grihastha, Brahmachari, Sannyasi, must practice a life of renunciation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, bhalo na khaibe, bhalo na poribe. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. People will come in the mosque in festival day and say those who are advanced devotees, at least official, serve them Mahaprasad, gulab jam, rasgulla, sandesh, samosa, halwa, kachiri, Sikhand, whatever. Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. Take a brahmachari and go where the devotees, brahmacharis and other grihastha, sannyasi eating. You'll take a brahmachari and say, take some basket or some pot, come with me. You'll see where the sannyasi is eating. They are served. All this best thing. Everybody likes, very tasty. Bhakti Thakur. Many outside people coming to the mosque, he will pick up. Those are very delicious. Hot kachori, samosa, gulab jam, rasgulla, sandesh. Who doesn't like? Take it out. Put there. And then others. Oh, Guru Maharaj. They take, go, and the outside people coming, serve them. Take prasad. Samosa. You like samosa? Yeah, gulab jam. Oh, if we become bhakta, we can take this thing. Yes. Naturally. Then we will come. Yes, you come. Regular. Feast day. Many in an international organization, when they are asked, please tell how you become a devotee. Many said, I went to listen Gita class. I must frankly admit, I was eagerly waiting after class when there will be serving prasada, halwa, puri, apple chutney, very sweet, also a little hot. Irresistible some of them. So tasty. Again go. So, how you become Bhakta? Frankly speaking, I enjoyed prasad so much. This is the prasad brought me to Krishna consciousness. Frankly speaking. Many. It's true. And they gave up all the bad habits. Prabhupada doesn't have to say, give up, no more. Give up. You see, how tasty Krishna prasad. Krishna is sweet. We are not tasting by chanting, but prasad, you can see. What he used to like before attached, gave up. Prabhupada doesn't have to. But his God brother, the moment say, they say, impossible. If you want to become a Brahmin, what do you have to do? You have to qualify. You have to be in the mode of goodness. Bhaktivedanta Thakur sent his disciple in the Western world and first to England. One went, his experience he is telling. Swamiji, you come from India, what you will teach us? We rule your country. Well, we have got Bible, I understand, but Bible is just a pocket dictionary. Our Veda is like the Encyclopedia Britannica. We can tell you so many things deeply. So, okay, all right. In your society, Hindu society, the Brahmins are respected. Can you make me Brahmin? No problem. No problem. So what I have to do? Simply give up sinful activity. First. What are these? You are married? No. Yes, son. No association. Never touch other woman. Really? No more dancing. That's it. Anything else? No meat. Not there? Yes? No? Another thing. Not going to the pub. Anything else? Yes? Not going to the gambling club. Casino. There's a casino here?
Many. Full loss.
Government makes fortune. It's also private.
Yes.
They make fortune, I heard. Whole night playing. Prabhupada said, one famous, world famous place. It's called Las Vegas. At night, 12 o'clock, I was there in dark. Something I saw, a big rabbit light, huge, coming towards me. I understood. I heard. Must be some young boy or a girl. It was at night, 12 to 1. I am stopping in a station. Greyhound bus. I didn't have much in a pocket. So I was going like instead of play. Come near me. I could understand. It's one girl. Hey, you guy can spend $10. You'll get $100. Oh, you are talking about gambling. This is all casino? Yes. I'm a Hare Krishna monk. I don't have money. It's not mine, Krishna. $10 you get 100. You are asking about gambling, eh? Try other people. No, don't come to me. Try other people sitting there. Prabhupada said, sometime in the weekend, this is normal life, West. In a big city, India also become. And Friday night, they make plan before. They leave house after coming from office. Come back again Sunday night. Within this 2 days, he is going there and he make fortune. He doesn't like to give tax to the government. Spending $50,000. How? Seeing dance and gambling. $50,000. Many can think of. In Indian money, $50,000 कितना? अरे आप हिसाब कीजिए. ऐसा आउट भी रहा है. अभी देखता हम ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रात 12 बजे आ रहा अरे ये जो ऑफिस ने किया, अब ये इतना रात में आदमी अंदर जा रहा आ रहा, this is casino. All big city has got almost a block like big building, government making immense money. कोई पैसा लेके जा नहीं सकता नहीं। ये दुखी बात या सुनने के बाद मार्क्विस ऑफ जेटलैंड कह रहा, impossible, this is our life. Gambling, drinking, dancing, eating meat. Impossible, nobody will live. Become Brahmin. You go back. Nobody give importance to it. That is why Prabhupada said, I never say. I remember that thing, I never say. You like this prasad? Yes. You like this life, chanting, dancing, this thing? Yeah. You can be a topmost yogi. You don't have to try other means. No. Simply taking prasad can become greatest yogi. I have got simply everything. Experience. You go high, but you come back. No, this is the reality. Or that is the reality. You go higher and higher, never come back. Jadgattana nivartante, Krishna said. When you go back to spiritual plane, never to return here, Krishna said. So, you like it? Yes. So, don't eat anything other than prasad. Automatically, that is nullified, all those things. Was it? Had I said that, same thing like my godfather, they would have said, Swamiji, take this ticket back to your country. Exactly. Prabhupada said like that. Prabhupada ऐसे ही बोला. मुझे पता था. সেই দেশাধ্যক্ষ নাম রামচন্দ্র খান বৈষ্ণব বিদ্বেষে পাষাণ্ড প্রধান. The landlord named Ramchandra Khan was the zamindar of that district, landlord. He was envious of Vaishnava. ये साधु भिखारी है, इसको इतना मान देता आदमी, पूजा करता, हमको देना चाहिए, हम यहाँ के लैंडलॉर्ड सोचता था. Was therefore an atheist. তো হরিদাসে লোকে পূজে সহিতে না পারে, তাহার অপমান করিতে নানা উপায় করে. হ্যাঁ, তো unable to tolerate that such a respect was being offered to Haridas Thakur, Ramchandra Khan planned in various ways to dishonor him. कैसे उसको व्रतों से भंग करेगा ना, वो सोच रहा. कोनो प्रकारे हरिदासेर छिद्र नहीं पाए, cannot find is any fault. বেশ্যাগণে আনি করে ছিদ্রের উপায়, call the beautiful prostitutes. Can you do this thing to him? By no means could he find any fault in the character of Haridas Thakur. Therefore he called the local prostitutes, began to plan to discredit Haridas' holiness. বেশ্যাগণে কয়, এই বৈরাগী হরিদাস, তুমি সব করো আর বৈরাগ্য ধর্মনাশ. Ramchandra Khan said to the prostitutes, there is a mendicant named Haridas Thakur. All of you devise a way to deviate him from his vow of austerity. Purport: devotional service is the path of Vairagya Vidya, renunciation and knowledge. Haridas Thakur was following this path, but Ramchandra Khan planned to induce him to break his vows. Renunciation means renunciation of sensual pleasure, especially the pleasure of sex. Therefore, a brahmachari sannyasi or Banapras is strictly prohibited from having relationship with women. Haridas Thakur was strictly renounced. Thus Ramchandra Khan called the prostitutes because prostitutes know how to break a man's vow of celibacy by their feminine influence and thus pollute a mendicant or a person engaged in devotional service life. It was impossible for Ramchandra Khan to induce any other woman to break Haridas Thakur's vow, and therefore he called for prostitutes. Free mingling with women has never been possible in India. But for one who wanted to associate with society girls, they were available in a district of prostitutes. There were prostitutes in human society even Lord Krishna's time, but they are bhakta. For it is said that the prostitution of Dwaraka city came forth to receive the Lord. I said, bhakta, great devotee. Although they were prostitutes, they were also devotees of Krishna. বেশ্যাগণ মধ্যে এক সুন্দরী যুবতী সে কহে 3 দিনে হরিব তার মতি. Among the prostitutes, one attractive young girl was selected. I shall attract the mind of Haridas Thakur, she promised. Within 3 days, read the English. Ramchandra Khan said to the prostitute, my constable will go with you, so that as soon as he sees you with Haridas Thakur, immediately he will arrest him and bring both of you to me. The prostitute replied, first let me have union with him once. Then the second time I shall take your constable with me to arrest him. All night the prostitute, after dressing herself most attractively, went to the cottage of Haridas Thakur with great jubilation. इसको कॉल डाउन कराएगा कॉल तुलसी नमस्कारी. अच्छा, आफ्टर ऑफरिंग ओबीसेंस टू द तुलसी प्लांट, बहाना कर रहा, शी वेंट टू द डोर ऑफ हरिदास ठाकुर, offered him obeisances and stood there, Ango Ughari, exposing the part of her body to his view. She sat down on the threshold of the door, spoke to him in a very sweet words. My dear Thakur, oh great preacher, great devotee, you are so beautifully built, and your youth is just beginning. Who is the woman who could control her mind after seeing him? I am eager to be united with you. My mind is greedy for this. If I don't obtain you, I shall not be able to keep my body and soul together. Haridas Thakur replied, I shall accept you without fail, but you will have to wait until I have finished chanting my regular rounds on my beads. Until that time, please sit, listen to the chanting of the holy name. Thereby associated with Haridas Thakur. As soon as I am finished, I shall fulfill your desire. Haridas Thakur replied, because by association Haridas Thakur want to deliver that prostitute. A prostitute had a different plan. Hearing this, the prostitute remained sitting there while Haridas Thakur chanted on his beads until the light of the morning appeared. Whole night. When she saw that it was morning, The prostitute stood up and left. आदमी आके देखेगा नहीं, इसलिए भाग गया. क्या करता तुम इधर, भागो. Coming before Ramchandra Khan, she informed him of all the news. Today, Haridas Thakur has promised to enjoy with me, she is telling to the landlord, Ramchandra Khan. Tomorrow, certainly, I shall have union with him. The next night, when the prostitutes came again, Haridas Thakur gave her many assurances. Last night you were disappointed, Haridas Thakur said. Please execute my offense. Please excuse my offense. I shall certainly accept you. Please sit down and hear the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra until my regular chanting is finished. Then your desire will surely be fulfilled. After offering her obeisances to the Tulsi plant and Haridas Thakur, she sat down at the door, hearing Haridas Thakur chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. She also chanted, "Oh my Lord Hari, oh my Lord Hari." Purport, Prabhupada. ये 8:30 बजने वाला 8:25. How long we should go today? Herein, one can clearly see how a Vaishnava delivers the fallen soul. रिस्क लेके भी ले रहा तो भी इसको ऐसे उद्धार करेगा. Fallen soul by transcendental tricks. The prostitute came to pollute Haridas Thakur, but he took it as his duty to deliver the prostitute. As clearly demonstrated here, the process of delivering is very simple. With faith and reverence, the prostitute associated with Haridas Thakur, who personally treated her material disease by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Although the prostitute had an ulterior motive, evil motive, somehow or other she got the association of a pure Vaishnava and satisfied him by occasionally chanting in imitation. Sing Haridas Thakur also. Oh my Lord Hari, oh my Lord Hari, Hari. The conclusion is that associating with the Vaishnava, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra kaya, Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra. Chanting the holy name of the Lord, offering obeisances to Tulsi plant or a Vaishnava, all lead one to become a transcendental devotee who is completely cleansed all material contamination. When the night came to an end, the prostitute was restless. Seeing this, Haridas Thakur spoke to her as follows. I have vowed to chant 10 million names in a month. I have taken this vow, but now it is nearing its end. चिक्स कर रहा है, अभी तक हमारा खत्म हुआ नहीं, पूरा हुआ नहीं. Purport Prabhupada writing, if one regularly chants 3,33,333 names daily for a month and then chants 10 more names, he will thus chant 10 million names. 1 crore. In this way, a devotee worships Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such worship is called Jagga, Nam Jagga. Sankirtana. Jaggai Sankirtane Praye Jajante hi Sumedhasa. Those whose intelligence is brilliant accept this Harinam Jagga, the Jagga of the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. By performing this Jagga, one satisfies the Supreme Personality of God and thus attains perfection in spiritual life. According to external vision, Haridas Thakur belonged to the Muslim family. Nevertheless, because he engaged himself in performing Jagga of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he became a regularly initiated Brahmin, as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 3:33-6. Jan Namadhya Sarva. Let us take the translation. Even if a devotee comes from a family of dog eaters, if he surrenders to the personality of Godhead, Hari, he immediately becomes a qualified Brahmin and is immediately fit to perform Jagga. Where a person born in a family of Brahmins has to wait until completing the reformatory processes before he may be called Sanskrita, purified. It is further said Srimad Bhagavatam 12:140. The translation of this is, in this age of Kali, Blecha or low-born people who have not undergone the purifying process, sanskar, who do not know how to apply that process in actual life, who are covered by the modes of passion and ignorance, will take the process of administrator. They will devour the citizens with their atheistic activity. A person who is not purified by the prescribed process of sanskar is called asanskrita. But if one remains kriya-heen even after being purified by initiation, in other words, if one fails to actually apply the principles of purity in his life, he remains an unpurified blecha or javana. On the other hand, if we find that Haridas Thakur, although born in a mlecha, Javan family, became Namacharya, Haridas Thakur. Although born in a mlecha and Javan family, Namacharya Haridas Thakur, because he performed the Nam Jagga a minimum of 3 lakhs times every day. Herein we find that Haridas Thakur strictly followed his regulative principle of chanting 3 lakhs names. Thus, when the prostitute became restless, he informed her that first he had to finish his chanting and then he would be able to satisfy her. Actually, Haridas Thakur chanted the holy name of the Lord for 3 nights continuously, gave the prostitute a chance to hear him. Yeah, pure chanting of Haridas Thakur. Thus she became purified. As will be seen in the following verse, I thought that today I would be able to finish my performance of Jagga, my chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. I tried my best, Haridas Thakur saying to the prostitute, to chant the holy name all night, but I still did not finish. Haridas Thakur tricking that prostitute. Tomorrow I will surely finish. My vow will be fulfilled. Then it will be possible for me to enjoy with you in full freedom. Purport. Haridas Thakur never wanted to enjoy the prostitute, but he tricked her to deliver her by giving her a chance to hear the holy name of the Lord while he chanted. Pure devotees chant Hare Krishna mantra, Prabhupada chanted, and whole world is chanting, hearing Prabhupada. And simply by hearing this chanting from a purified transcendental person, one is purified of all sinful activities. No matter how low-born, how fallen one may be, as soon as one is thus completely free from the reaction of sinful activities, he is eligible to render devotional service to God. That is what is happening in ISKCON. This is the process of engaging the fallen souls in devotional service. Kali Yuga, everybody is fallen. And Prabhupada is delivering lakhs of people, the pure devotee. As Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Jesham tuantagatam papam jananam punna karmanam te tandamohanin mukta bhajante mam dhiravata. They are fixed up devotee. The persons who have acted piously in previous life and in this life and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated, are freed from the duality of delusion, and they engage themselves in my service with determination. The prostitute returned to Ramchandra Khan, informed him of what had happened. The next day she came earlier. At the beginning of the evening, stayed with Haridas Thakur. After offering obeisances to the Tulsi plant, Haridas Thakur and Haridas Thakur, she sat down on the threshold of the room. Thus she began to hear Haridas Thakur's chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. She also personally chanted Hari Hari, the holy name of the Lord. Today it will be possible for me to finish my chanting, Haridas Thakur informed her, the prostitute. Then I shall satisfy all your desire. He is tricking her. Transcendental tricks. The night ended while Haridas Thakur was chanting, but by association, the mind of the prostitute has changed. The prostitute, now purified, fell at the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur and confessed that Ramchandra Khan had appointed her to pollute him. Because I have taken the profession of a prostitute, she said, I have performed unlimited sinful acts. My Lord, be merciful to me. Please deliver this fallen soul. Prostitute said. Haridas Thakur replied, I know everything about the conspiracy of Ramchandra Khan. He is nothing but an ignorant fool. Therefore, his activities do not make me feel unhappy. On the very day Ramchandra Khan was planning his intrigue against me, I would have left this place immediately. But because you came to me, I stayed here for 3 days to deliver him. The prostitute said, kindly act as my spiritual master. Instruct me in my duty, by which I can get relief from my material existence. Haridas Thakur replied, immediately go home, distribute to the Brahmins whatever property you have. Paap ka phal hai nahi? Then come back to this room, this kutia, and stay here forever in Krishna consciousness. Big purport hai. Itna tak aaj? Hare Krishna, please forgive me. I couldn't speak.